had concerns for a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but it comes at a huge price.
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Nightwind, so Auroron was indeed being threatened.
Great going, Malika. We're already off to a rocky start here.
Rocky, because he's Geo. Get it?
Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go.
His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process.
In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the wolves, is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. Humanity's survival is worth any price.
Let's give him everything we've got!
Natlan must pay the price, and only Malika's death can clear the debt. All I wanted was to see her again.
My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up.
If I could go back, I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival.
Who was that, like, voice that says all I wanted was to see her again?
Malika's death can clear the debt. All I wanted was to see her again.
Is that someone we know? Is that Kachina? Yeah, because I was like, is that her sister? Does that mean that her sister is gonna like ally with the Fatui to stop Malika from committing toaster bath?
My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up.
Her sister's dead. I mean, she's supposed to be. From what we know, she is, but it's not like it's been confirmed. We know that she was alive 500 years ago, which implies that she's probably dead, but we don't have confirmation either way. And I feel like it was kind of getting hinted at that her sister, from the dialogue, it was kind of hinted at that her sister might actually still be alive. Yeah, like she was. There was a little bit of potential foreshadowing. I don't know if wait. Let me go find Archon Quest 5.0 Genshin. Yeah, I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So when I hear this,
All I wanted was to see her again.
all I think is that has to be her sister, right? Like that has to be her sister. Does it not? Like, she insisted way too much for it to be completely unrelated. Like, there is no way they would have fucking 4 lines in a row of her insisting that she'll meet her again, just for it to end up being the fucking delusions of a child 500 years ago. Like, it's too blatant. It's way too blatant not to be foreshadowing, you know? It can't. Maybe it's misdirection, but Genshin doesn't really usually do things that subtly.
My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up.
If I could go back, I would do whatever it took.
Zajef lore YouTuber art? Okay, you don't need to be a lore YouTuber for this, okay? Like, that's like... this is like... yeah.
Ensure their survival.
Anyways.
You've experienced something similar.
Are you sure that's not Capitano's voice when he takes off his mask? I never said that it wasn't. All I'm saying is, if joining the Fatui was potentially a way to live 500 years, that being Capitano's voice and that being Mawika's sister's voice are not mutually exclusive possibilities. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay? That's all I'm saying. No, but honestly, I do think it's like very likely that Mawika's sister is gonna end up in a faction opposite from her. She's probably gonna ally with the Fatui. I think that's very likely because from what we've seen so far out of this trailer, it seems like Mawika's planning to sacrifice herself in some way, and her sister's whole thing is that she wants to be with her, so she's not gonna let her sacrifice herself. It would play into the sister/clone narrative for Archons too. Dies of cringe, but yeah.
Mawika, you should know exactly what I mean.
Why is the only new character from the Virgin the one that's in the background? And we get 3 unreleased characters in front. Hey, can she wear full pants? Well, maybe it's a symbolic representation of how her and her sister have incredibly different personalities, and she is her right leg, unrestrained and free-spirited, whereas her sister is her left leg, clothed, and I don't know, man. I give up. Let's keep going. Okay. Anyways.
Hello, travelers. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.1 special program. My name is Gabe, and I'm from the Genshin Impact localization team.
And I'm Kai. I'm also from the Loc team. And
Alright, Gabe and Kai, I've got some issues with both of you. Alright, I'll listen.
we'll be your hosts for today's program. We're usually translating Genshin Impact behind the scenes, so it's an honor to talk about the latest update. I'm pretty stoked about what's coming in version 5.1.
Totally. I'm sure that everyone else is just as excited to find out about the new update.
Then let's give them what they've been waiting for. First up, Xilonen will be our new playable character in version 5.1. Whoa, Xilonen has a lot going on. Where should we start?
Yeah, we should probably...
Xilonen has a lot. New playable character in version 5.1. Whoa, Xilonen has a lot going on. Where should we start?
Yeah, we should probably start with her profession.
Of course.
Xilonen is a famous smith from the Children of Echoes, one of Natlan's 6 tribes. She forges all kinds of goods, like jewelry, vehicles...
Okay, listen, alright? I'm sorry, but like, you're telling me she's a smith with those arms? Like, you don't have to make her a dwarf, okay? Like, that's not what I'm saying. But like, can you not at least pretend like she has a little bit of muscle definition? Or not make her a smith? She hammers with her thighs. Yeah, maybe she does, actually. You never seen a supermodel of the Forge? You dumb? True. I am dumb. You're right.
And weapons, you name it, and she'll make it.
Cool.
We've already seen some of her creations, actually.
Oh, really?
She created the Pyro Archon sunglasses and Kachina's drill, Turbo Twirly. You'll be able to see even more of her handiwork, including the weapons of some of our new upcoming Natlan characters.
Wow, she's forged so many creations.
Yeah, and they're all really varied.
She commands so much respect in Natlan, but her job is really challenging.
Yeah.
What's her secret?
Xilonen is a really skilled smith, but her work mindset is the true key to her success. As she likes to say, if you overwork yourself, then your mind and body will settle the score.
Yep.
You can't accomplish much while you're burned out. That's why she believes that it's important to take breaks.
So what does she do during her time off?
Well, for one, she likes to sunbathe in the tree branches.
That's right. We saw her doing that before.
Yeah, in the Ignition teaser.
Yes.
But
Localization team is doing better than I expected from all the Doomer Reddit posts. I mean, you can notice these are not professional voice actors. Their timbre is just very, like, yeah. Their intonation is too similar from one sentence to another. It's like they have the basic intonation for a sentence, and they just keep repeating that. But yeah, I also think that that in general, live stream voice acting, even when it's done by the actual voice actors, doesn't tend to be that good. That's probably why this doesn't sound too bad. I think Dawe is better than the VAs and the live streams. I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, that's a popular pastime in her tribe, right?
Absolutely. See those earpieces in her ears? They actually connect to a record player.
Cool.
She made them so that she could listen to music during her work breaks. And the musical beats help her keep up a steady forging rhythm. They're pretty handy.
Wait,
Wow.
what?
A record player.
Cool.
She made them so that she could listen to music during her work breaks. And the musical beats help her keep up a steady forging rhythm.
If she's listening to them during breaks, how are they helping with her forging rhythm? Do they think that she's forging during her breaks? What is her real job then? Is she not a smith? Who reviewed this fucking script?
They're pretty handy.
Wow, it seems like her skill set is really convenient.
And as a smith, her skill set also comes in handy for exploration. Xilonen actually forged some special equipment that make it easier to get around. Let's take a look.
Great. Ooh, she's in her Night Soul's Blessing attire. Cool.
Yeah,
Wow, she makes climbing look so easy.
yeah. She can even stop in the middle of her climb and take in the surrounding view.
Nice. I bet she finds a lot of inspiration that way.
For sure. When she finds something interesting, she immediately springs into action.
Music's gonna blow.
Oh, she's intense.
Speaking of intense, let's discuss her battle mechanics. Xilonen uses special equipment in combat too. See those 3 objects next to her? They look like gems, right? Well, those are samplers that were crafted by Xilonen herself.
Whoa, those are super shiny. They really suit Xilonen's design.
Yeah, and their color can change. The samplers are aligned with Geo by default, but their element will change when you add Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro characters to your party. For example, if Mualani is in your party, then one of Xilonen's samplers will become aligned with Hydro, and when Xilonen activates that sampler, she can reduce nearby enemies' resistance to Hydro damage.
Oh, okay. Well, how do you activate the samplers?
It's simple. When Xilonen has at least 2 samplers of an element other than Geo, then hitting enemies with her normal attacks will build up Night Soul points. When Night Soul points are at their maximum level, then all samplers will be activated. This reduces the corresponding elemental resistances of nearby enemies.
Okay, I think I understand her kit now.
Nice.
Xilonen's abilities work best when there are at least 2 different Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro characters in your party. Once you have an optimal team, you just need to activate the Night Soul's Blessing state and max out her Night Soul points.
Exactly. These skills allow her to reduce multiple types of elemental resistance. Of course, Xilonen also works in teams with multiple Geo characters. If Xilonen's samplers are aligned with Geo, then her normal attacks and plunging attacks deal greater damage instead of rapidly accumulating Night Soul points.
Oh, really?
Xilonen also has a talent that should be helpful for exploring Natlan. When Xilonen is in your party, triggering a Night Soul transmission with one of your party members will allow them to regain a set amount of phlogiston.
Cool.
Xilonen's elemental burst deals AoE Geo damage, and if she has at least 2 samplers of an element other than Geo, then her burst will restore HP to active characters at set intervals. Alright, that's all we have for Xilonen's skills.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to mention something important.
What is it?
Ancient names. Xilonen inherited the art of ancient name forging. The Pyro Archon even appointed her to forge an ancient name for the Traveler.
Ancient names record the deeds of Natlan's heroes, right? It's amazing she can forge something like that.
Exactly. Natlan cherishes its ancient names. Few have the honor of being recognized by past heroes, and even fewer individuals have the ability to forge ancient names. Be sure to check out Tribal Chronicles Nanatskayan in version 5.1 to learn more about Xilonen and ancient name forging. And, just like in version 5.0, travelers can earn extra Primogems and level up materials by completing Xilonen's Tribal Chronicle during version 5.1.
Speaking of forging an ancient name for the Traveler, at the end of the last Archon quest, the Pyro Archon made it sound pretty difficult.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The Traveler is an Outlander, so their adventures in Netland aren't recorded in the Night Kingdom. If those deeds aren't recorded, then it's going to be pretty tricky to forge an ancient name for the Traveler.
Yeah, no wonder the Pyro Archon said nobody's ever done it before.
During the version 5.1 Archon quest, we'll have to figure out how to overcome that obstacle. We'll also get the chance to meet Citlali from the Masters of the Nightwind. Her tribe is said to be extremely knowledgeable about the Wyub, so she might be able to turn the tides in our favor.
Yes!
Of course, the Traveler's ancient name won't be the only obstacle. The threat of the Abyss remains, and it seems like Auroran, a mysterious member of the Masters of the Nightwind, is working on a secret plan.
Ooh, there's so much to look forward to. Travelers can also earn extra Primogems from this Archon quest, right?
You're exactly right. Just like in version 5.0, travelers can earn an extra 500 Primogems if they complete the Natlan Archon quest Act 3 and Act 4 during version 5.1. But that's not all. Extra rewards will also be available for exploring Natlan during version 5.1. Travelers can earn a total of 400 extra Primogems by completing related world quests and increasing...
Chad, how many do you think I'm gonna get? I'm actually curious. Do you think I'm gonna get 100, 200, 300, or 400? What do you expect? 0. Okay, why are there more zeros than anything else? You guys are being mean right now.
Natlan exploration progress. Travelers who already reached the required amount of progress in version 5.0 can directly claim the rewards during the new version. But don't worry if you're more laid back.
Realistic? Fine! I'll show you! I'll get all 400 of them! I will! I'll fucking show you! You'll be like, oh my goodness, Zajef, you're my goat! Gee! When did you get the horns and 4 legs?
About exploring new regions.
Anyways.
These exploration rewards will be available for 2 versions. That means you will have all of version 5.1 and 5.2 to satisfy the conditions and claim the rewards.
Yeah. Can we expect similar rewards to become available as the map expands in future updates?
You bet. Limited time
I'll give 5 if you even get 60%. Anyone else? Any other doubters willing to put money on the line? No, that's because you guys know I'll do it. That's because you guys know I'll do it. See how much faith chat has in me? I'll give 10 if you get 200. What if I get more than 200? Do I still get them? Do I have to stop at 200? 20 if more than 300? Okay. Any other razors in chat? If you get the 80% reward, I'll gift 5. All right. Doubters! 5 more for every 100 primos above 200. Okay. Any other doubters? I'll gift 1 if you get 120%. No, thank you. How much will you pay us if you get 0? I won't. And then I'll gift 10. Okay. If you don't get 400, I'll gift 5. Pog. These are guaranteed subs then. Because either I'm not or I am, and I get subs either way. 20 gifted if you get 0. Okay. These are all legally binding, by the way. Exactly. Mods remember their names. Guards! This chat is not only a dating site, but a legal document. Yes, exactly.
Exploration rewards will be offered for all future Natlan areas.
20 if you do 100%. Okay?
Yes.
Each time a new region is released, the exploration rewards will be available for 2 versions. That way, travelers should have enough time to explore the new maps and claim those extra Primogems.
We have so much time, too. 2 versions? Like, that's insane.
Each version comes with a ton of activities. You might even come across some opportunities for exploration during certain commissions or events. So you'll definitely have a ton of chances to work towards those rewards.
We should give the travelers an example.
You'll still do it last day. I won't!
No problem. In version 5.1, travelers will be able to take part in an event called Aphid Treasure Trace. They'll work together with Xilonen to track down and capture phlogiston aphids. It's not as simple as I make it sound though. These creatures have been corroded by the abyss, which caused them to grow unnaturally large.
Wow, is nothing safe from abyssal corrosion? Natlan's really going through a tough time.
Tell me about it. Luckily, the corrosion levels are still reversible. Start by unleashing attacks with your characters, then use Xilonen's insect net to break their shields. Once the surrounding shields are down, travelers can purify the abyssal energy inside of them. Elsewhere in Natlan, travelers who venture into a specific underground cavern will discover a secret source automaton that was left behind by a lost civilization. The secret source constructor awaits all challengers. If you manage to beat this new boss, then you can earn special materials.
I bet Xilonen would love
Special materials. Surely they don't just mean the basic boss mats that you get on everything, right? Surely they're special, right?
to get her hands on the parts of that automaton.
Okay, we introduced our new character and the new boss. Let's move on to the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.1, travelers can look forward to
It's
event
Chiori
wishes for
region.
Xilonen and Chiori.
Interesting.
A new
interesting.
5-star sword, Peak Patrol Song, will be featured on the weapon banner. And in the second half of version 5.1, we'll have returning event wishes for Nahida and Hu Tao.
Yes.
Nahida and Hu Tao.
Yes, and new 4-star weapons will also be added to the weapon banner during version 5.1.
Oh.
I haven't actually seen these weapons. I'll take a look at them. Are they on Hakushin? Hopefully. Wait, or are they on... Wait. The fuck is this for? Who the fuck is this supposed to be for? Mike Orange? Emily? Oh yeah, that exists. I guess it's for Emily, yeah. Fruitful Hook. Play more. Increase plunge crit rate by 16% after a plunge hits. Increase plunge damage by 16%. Wait, that's insane. What the fuck? Wait, that's insane. 32 crit rate and 32 damage? What in the fuck is this? That's better than Serpent Spine, right? That's gonna be best in slot, is it not? Not SSR5? SSR5 is less crit rate, only 18% more damage percent, but it doesn't have the substat. Like, this is... R5 of this is gonna be better than R5 Serpent Spine. Yeah, it's gonna be hard not to overcap, that's fair. Is Wolf's Gravestone still better? No. And then Sturdy Bone, which is a sword? After using sprint, after dashing, normal attack increases. By oh, it's motion value. Normal attack increases by up to 32% of attack. That's... What the fuck is that for? For Chlorinde? I guess? Yeah? But she's gonna proc the quota way too quickly, so it's not really for her. I'm really confused. Like, who the fuck is this supposed to be for? What the fuck is a hype chest? I got a hype chest and it gave me an emote, but it's not a good emote. What the hell is this? I mean, I don't really know what to think about this. It's kind of like the flute. Is it not? It's like better than flute, but like not even that much. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, I haven't actually read this weapon yet. Def increases by 8%. Gain damage bonus. When you get both stacks, increase all party members' damage bonus by up to 25%. Okay. Pretty good.
Okay.
Keep an eye out if you're interested in them.
Oh, I can't wait. But it's about time for our first break. See you soon, travelers.
See you soon.
Yep, it's Sumeru.
Back, travelers. I'm sure that everyone can figure out where we're at.
Yep, it's Sumeru City. Things are looking really festive.
That's because we're celebrating Nahida's birthday in version 5.1. I still remember how the Sub-Zero's festival kept repeating during the Archon quest 2 years ago. Nahida couldn't celebrate her birthday because the Grand Sage trapped her in the sanctuary of Surastana.
Right, and Nahida's character teaser was so sad. Especially during that third instance of, when I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. The sudden change of music was so heart-wrenching.
Definitely. The Traveler really helped out by exposing the Academia, and Nahida was able to earn her people's love, but we all feel like she deserves a true birthday celebration, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, in the version 5.1 event, Chromatic Ode of Candice and Roses,
No! I pulled on a banner for this, Candace. Fuck!
Travelers will get the chance to give Nahida the birthday celebration that she deserves.
All right, finally.
Yeah, actually, I have a few screenshots that I can share with everyone. Do you want to take a sneak peek
Why
at
not
this
Dory,
Sub-Zero's
huh?
festival?
Why can't
Yeah,
it be
let's
Dory?
do it. Whoa, that's a lot of people.
Or Daya!
It looks
Give me
like
a
they're
Daya
secretly
instead.
discussing something.
This year, the Academia is organizing a birthday celebration unlike any other. Think of it as a small way to make up for their past mistakes. Plus, the Traveler has teamed up with a bunch of friends from Sumeru to prepare a special surprise for Nahida.
Oh, I can't wait to see her reaction.
Of course, a surprise is only as good as your ability to keep it a secret, so don't give it away, Travelers. The flower carriage is another important part of Sub-Zero's festival. This year, our Sumeru friends have created a miniature carriage to simulate the parade. That way, it can go off without a hitch.
That's so nice of them.
And the Traveler will serve as the Knight of Flowers during the real parade, escorting the carriage along the route.
Wow, so the Traveler is like Nahida's protector.
Yeah, it looks like the Aranara are also involved in the festival. If you want to learn more about this year's Sub-Zero's festival, including the birthday surprise, then be sure to check out the event during version 5.1.
It's time to make some memories sweeter than candied Xilonen nuts.
Travelers can also look forward to different types of gameplay during the event. Remember the parade simulator that we saw in the earlier screenshot? Travelers can take it for a spin during the event, rocking.
He didn't say these nuts. He just said nuts. It's not that funny. It's not that funny.
Carriage.
It's not
The goal is to control the direction of the carriage to avoid obstacles while gathering as many flowers as possible. Collect blessings along the way, and you'll be able to obtain a higher score.
Nice.
In the second event, in a reflection of reality and dreams, travelers will enter unique dreamscapes, search for anomalies within the dreams, and fix them.
Oh, so it's like a spot the difference game. That's one of my specialties.
In the third event, Shadow of the Night's Blade, the Knight of Flowers must eradicate evil on behalf of the Dendro Archon. Earn points by defeating as many enemies as possible within the time limit.
Wait,
Archon.
what?
Blade, the Knight of Flowers must eradicate evil as possible
Why are
within
they
the time
showing this with a
Dendro
C6
Archon.
arena?
Earn points by defeating
The
as
fuck,
many
man?
enemies as possible within the time limit. You can even increase your performance level and earn buffs by satisfying special conditions during the challenge.
Ah, this should be a breeze for the Knight of Flowers. Bring it on. Ha! Ha!
Oh wow, looks like someone's excited for the Sub-Zero's festival. I hope travelers feel the same way.
Hey, I'm sure they will.
In addition to Nahida's birthday celebration, version 5.1 offers other exciting events. In Feast of Pursuit, travelers will be able to earn rewards by completing various challenges. They can even choose their own difficulty setting.
Oh, cool.
Each challenge comes with unique buffs. Use them wisely to clear the challenge as quickly as possible. You'll find tougher enemies at higher difficulty levels.
In Reminiscent Regimen Thrill, travelers will team up with each other in co-op to tackle a challenge with 4 random stages. Each challenge will feature different reminiscent reinforcements. Selecting a character that fits the reinforcements featured in each stage will make it easier to complete. Each
Maybe
player
that's
can choose
fine.
a strengthening buff before entering a stage. You
Maybe
can
that's
give your
not
team an
dog shit?
advantage by choosing a buff that works with the specific stage design.
It's all about optimizing your teamwork.
Absolutely.
Actual co-op
After
combat?
completing the challenge, travelers will
Wait.
earn thrilling stars based on their performance. Be sure to
What?
gather thrilling stars if you want to claim the corresponding rewards.
Yo!
New envisaged Echoes challenges
Actual
will
good event!
also be added in version 5.1. Travelers will now be able to obtain echoes for Zhongli and Keqing.
Whoa, Zhongli's echo is really cool.
Keqing's echo is also beautiful. She leaves a trail of flowers behind her.
Whoa, save some excitement for our other updates. During version 5.1, a few familiar faces will also be added to Genius Invocation TCG. Travelers can look forward to new character cards, monster cards, and action cards.
Cool.
Version 5.1 is absolutely packed with events. There's even the Aphid Treasure Trace event that we introduced at the beginning of the program.
That's not all. There's an old friend we haven't seen in a while.
Wait, do you mean...
That's right. Lieben will be back in version 5.1. Just like always, travelers can exchange their items for primo gems and level up materials. I even heard that Natlan specific materials will be available during his latest visit.
Awesome.
Oh,
That should be all for the version
Yes.
5.1 events. That means it's about time for our second break.
You got it. We'll be right back, travelers.
wait, isn't this the third break?
A skip feature will time to jump into the system optimizations. First up, a skip feature will be added to the Spiral Abyss. This change allows you to skip floor 9 in the new update if you obtained full stars on floor 11 of the previous Spiral Abyss. Obtaining full stars on floor 12 will allow you to skip both floor 9 and floor 10. Hopefully, this change will create a smoother experience.
That sounds so convenient.
Yeah, I know, right? Just as a reminder, the Primogem rewards from the skipped floors will need to be claimed manually. But floor rewards such as domain reliquaries will be distributed automatically when you open the Spiral Abyss interface. In addition, you can now open multiple domain reliquaries at once.
Nice! We don't have to keep opening them one by one.
Yeah. Continuing with more optimizations, the filtering and sorting logic of the character artifact interface has been improved. The system will now remember your artifact set filters so that you don't have to set them every single time. You can also sort by affix for an individual artifact slot. Those preferences will also be saved.
That will make it a lot easier to filter artifacts for each character.
Totally. The character ascension mechanics will also be optimized in version 5.1. You can now see the craftable amount of certain materials directly in your inventory. A feature will also be added to the crafting bench that allows you to filter recipes by character ascension goals. This will allow you to easily view and craft the number of materials that you need.
Now, you don't have to calculate the required materials and quantities in advance. You can do all of that at the crafting bench. Version 5.1 will also be adding other small optimizations. Be sure to check out future announcements for more information.
Alright, travelers, some of you might have already noticed, but Genshin Impact turns 4 years old tomorrow.
We've had an incredible journey so far, right?
4 years old?
Let's see where this path has taken us. It's time to relive some amazing memories.
Let's do it.
Are these supposed to be memories?
Sometimes it's rainy, sometimes it's cloudy. That's what journey means. Can't see the scene ahead's blurry, but we still must pursue the
burning shelter for somewhere else. I hear about your last trace. Love is shining bright in the deep night. Stand up to fight many times and know what's wrong or right. The scars will finally heal. Do not fear, the road not taken, the unresolved problem. Do not go gentle and good night. The day I wanna seize comes with the creaks of the bricks. Will there be bright day? Please tell me.
Very voice of music, yeah. I agree. You feel nostalgic? Not really.
Travel through infinite dusks and dawns, break through the strong tide to reach the other side. I hear about your last trace. Some words are heavy when some words are light. We are like two meteors that miss each other. We'll finally reunite to catch up with the sunlight, with the brightest find the moon. With the sunlight, with the brightest find the moon. Breeze softly touch my feet. The freedom I wanna seize takes me to an unknown place. And the journey is we will
I'm just guessing here, but I'm guessing this was not a song that was written in English. It very much sounds like a translated song. It doesn't fit. The lyrics don't fit. Like, it makes me feel awkward how so many of the like words are the intonation is like it puts the accent on the wrong syllable. Like it's not freedom. It's freedom. Like it's so many of the words just sound wrong. Because they're trying to follow the original intonation, I'm guessing.
So we will go on back west along the
Journey! It's like they made sure that the syllables fit, but only within each verse, or like only across each verse, not like within the melodic structure of what's actually being sung.
Here's to 4 years of Genshin Impact.
Hey,
And
happy birthday.
it makes it sound really awkward.
Wow, it's already been 4 years. Where's the time gone? It really brings back so many memories when I see all those scenes. There's that fight against Storm Terror, the Battle of the Jade Chamber, Nahida saying goodbye to Greater Lord Ruka Devada, the Masquerade of the Guilty.
I know, and I'm definitely going to have that song on repeat.
That's exactly what I did with the Natland Symphony performance.
It seems like this is a good place to announce that Natlan's first OST album, Land of Tleayatl, is about to be released. The album contains 3 discs featuring 78 original tracks composed for Genshin Impact.
Yay! We can finally add Natlan's regional soundtrack to our playlists.
Yes. All right. That looks like all the information we have to share.
That means it's time for the special program to come to an end. Is there anything you want to say before we leave?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think there's so much cool content coming in this version, and hey, come on, 4th anniversary, that's so huge.
Yeah.
I mean, we've put so much work into this game over the years, and every version has been special, but I gotta say, 5.0, 5.1, these have been great.
Exactly. I mean, seriously, Genshin Impact is not only a game to me. It's my work, it's my life.
Right.
I play Genshin Impact every day. I talk about Genshin Impact every day, and I interact with players online.
Okay. Listen, I don't want to send any hate to the localizers because like it's not their fault, but like who decided that an emotional testimony from a localizers was what this program needed? Like, this is the first time we've ever interacted with these people. And it's not like it's a compendium of emotional testimonies from a bunch of different community members. Like, this is very, very poorly thought out, in my opinion. Like, he decided in the moment? No, he didn't. Like, I'm guessing they wanted to have an emotional testimony from a voice actor, and they just didn't bother figuring out what to change it with.
All these years.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Totally.
So if I have to say something this time, we are truly, truly grateful that you guys, our players, are continue playing this game. And we're just as excited as you guys for what's coming next in the game.
Awesome. Yeah. No, totally agree. That's so great. Well, unfortunately, it's time for us to say...
Usually, emotional testimonies like this, like, they don't really mean anything if they're coming from a random person. Unless it's like a collection of testimonies that is meant to showcase the community. But like, these are people who weren't really supposed to be there for this. They had to be there because of the VA strike. And when you know that like this was supposed to be an emotional testimony from a VA, all it feels like is like, it's like they're reminding you that the VA is striking. I don't know, but it's like it feels out of place in my opinion.
Hey, goodbye.
Once again, thank you so much for all of the support over these past 4 years. Hope to see you in game.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Anyways, also, yeah, like, these are non-public facing employees saying, wow, I heckin' love this company. Because they're contractually required to. Because they don't have a public presence outside of the company, it feels, it doesn't come off as nearly as genuine as it would coming from voice actors. Not that it comes off as very genuine from voice actors, but at least there's reasonable doubt. Like, yeah, sure, it is, like, cool. Like, sure. But, like, I don't know. Anyways. What do you guys think about about 5.1 so far? I'm a little disappointed. Actually, am I really disappointed? I don't know. The live stream was shit, but am I actually disappointed? Do we have a new area, or we do, right? Or is it the 5.0 area that gets the thingies? No new area? Okay. Okay, so we have 2 new acts of the Archon quest, which is the main thing, right? Like, let's not lie to ourselves. The main intended content is the new character and the new quest, new Archon quest. But we have 2 acts of the Archon quest, which is nice. We have an actual new character. We have a few new weapons. The events don't look too bad. There's an event that I'm actually looking forward to. I don't think this is that bad of a patch. To me, this doesn't feel like a filler patch. I feel like it's a fine 0.1 patch.